Hi, welcome back to Air Engine Research. Today I finally got around to working on my air engine a little bit and see if I could get it mounted and try to do a little test run on how it was working. As I've been posting over the past couple of months that I'm working on changing the cylinder size and working on the valving, trying to get it to be more airtight. I did a pretty good job, I think, of getting it airtight now, and I've got 1 1/8" cylinders mounted on it, and I did kind of temporarily mount it on the back of my lawnmower vehicle to see if it'll make it go okay. I'll show you a couple of videos of how it worked out and what the air pressure is, and then I'll show you one of the thing kind of jacked up so that you can see how fast the tire rotates with the air engine. It doesn't have a lot of power, but it is pretty efficient on air. It'll run a fair amount off of my air compressor, and it's running at about 125 psi. So we'll go first and take a look at just what
engine ratio is 3.25 revolutions per 1 revolution of the tire. I know I'm going to have a transmission to get it going, but once it's running or moving, I think it'll be okay with that ratio straight through. So we'll just see how fast it goes, and let's just see how the wheel turns. So that's how it runs, and since I put the 1 1/8" cylinders on there, it does vibrate a little more than what it did with the 7/8 cylinders, but for just being roughly put together with things that I could get, pieces I cut out and welded or whatever myself, I think it did pretty well. So we'll let it at that for now.
As you can see, the tire was turning pretty fast. I know at 60 miles an hour that tire has to be turning 817 RPMs per minute. So I think it was going a little faster than that. Anyway, then I moved it and thought maybe I'd see about if it'll have enough power to move me. I didn't really think it would, but it did at least move. So it's better than what I thought.
I have my how much power it has, maybe enough to make it move with a 3 1/4 to 1 ratio on the wheel. So that's a pretty big tire versus a pretty small engine. But with the transmission, I'm pretty sure it'll work out fine. It's set on 125 psi, and if I give it the air, it'll start going eventually. But as you can see, it doesn't have a whole lot of power. It's an 1 1/8" cylinder, and there's only 3 of them. It's going to be efficient, but I hope at least be able to move the vehicle down the road at a pretty good speed. As you can see if you watch that other video, the tire's turning at pretty high speed, so I'm sure it's going, or it will go pretty fast. But until that's got a high pressure tank and pressure regulator. I've got the pressure regulator, but I don't have it on here right now. It'll maintain whatever pressure you want it to run at out of a higher pressure tank. but at least it will move itself and start, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Okay, that's it. Not very powerful, but it pushed me a ways down the road.
Well, I've got a lot to work to do yet. I need to get my pressure regulator mounted on some kind of a mounting or a trailer, and I do have a propane tank that I might try to get a couple 300-400 psi put in that and try to run it on that up in the kind of the open, where I can at least get it going once and see if it will have enough power to make itself go in what I would consider high gear. So till I get to work on it a little bit more or come up with some other ideas, I'll just sign off for today. And if you would like to subscribe and kind of follow along with what I'm doing, I'd appreciate it. So until next time, I'll see you later.